The Jaquith drill fixture GARDsert kit, the superior method to repair threaded holes in the top flange of a light base. In just a few minutes, you can install new threads in the top flange of the light base, and you don't even have to remove the spacer rings and/or flange ring to make the repair. You can repair the bolt holes right through any spacer rings and flange ring. It's just 3 easy steps. Install the Jaquith drill fixture, drill out the hole, and then turn in the GARDsert. It won't wear out, it won't pull out, and it's 400 series stainless steel. The drill fixture kit with GARDserts has everything you need for this repair procedure: the drill fixture ring and bushing, the drill bits, the reamer, the deluxe tapping fluid, the installation tools and GARDserts, the chip brush, and the screw extractor. First, remove the light fitting and, if necessary, remove the broken bolt. The top section was added for demonstration purposes only. Bolt the drill fixture in place using the flathead socket screws provided. Note that several different lengths are included in the kit. Depending on the number of spacer rings, use the length necessary to bolt the drill fixture to the top flange. Drill out the bolt hole. The 3/8-16 GARDsert requires a 15/32 hole for optimal thread engagement. Install the 15/32 bushing in the bushing block. Use the 15/32 bit to drill through any spacer rings, flange ring, and completely through the top flange. When you have finished drilling, remove the 15/32 bushing and install the 1/2-inch bushing in the bushing block. Bolt hole clearance. If the base can has spacer rings or a flange ring, you will have to enlarge these holes to provide clearance for the GARDsert. This step is not necessary when repairing directly in the top flange. Set the depth collar so you will only ream out the clearance holes in the spacer rings and/or flange ring. Do not ream the hole in the top flange. To set the depth collar, measure from the top of the 1/2-inch bushing to the top of the top flange. Set the depth collar and tighten the collar set screw. Assemble the GARDsert installation tool as shown. Take the 5.5-inch cap screw, add 1 hardened washer. Next, the hardened oversized nut. Then 2 more hardened washers. Then the GARDsert sleeve. And finally, the GARDsert. Make sure that the holes in the GARDsert are in the correct position. They should be the leading edge. Apply deluxe tapping fluid. Because the GARDsert is self-tapping, you will need to apply a liberal amount of deluxe tapping fluid to both the GARDsert and the bolt hole. The deluxe tapping fluid is a high-performance lubricant, and it will reduce friction, galling, and seizing as the GARDsert is turned in. It also has corrosion inhibitors to prevent flash rusting. Because the GARDsert cuts its own threads, you have a 100% interference fit between the GARDsert and the top flange. Turn in the GARDsert. Place the GARDsert assembly into the hole. Use a socket head wrench to turn in the GARDsert. The GARDsert is self-tapping. It will cut its own threads. The holes in the GARDsert provide chip clearance, and you may see some of the chips falling out. Continue turning the GARDsert until you feel a definite change in the resistance. This means that the GARDsert sleeve is bottomed out and that it is hitting the top flange. Stop turning at this point. Remove the installation tool. To remove the installation tool, you will need to break the tension between the GARDsert and the sleeve. To do this, place a second wrench on the oversized nut. Reverse the socket and break the tension between the GARDsert and the sleeve. Remove the installation tool. Here's the GARDsert properly installed in the top flange. As you can see, the GARDsert fits flush with the top of the flange. Now, remove the drill fixture. Clear the chips. Use the brush to remove any of the remaining chips from the inside of the GARDsert. This is the GARDsert that was just installed in the top flange. Replace the light fitting. Let's review the steps for top flange thread repair. Position the drill fixture and bolt it to the top flange. Then, drill out the bolt hole. If applicable, ream the clearance holes. Assemble the GARDsert installation tool. Generously apply deluxe tapping fluid to both the GARDsert and the drilled hole. Turn in the GARDsert until you feel a definite change in the resistance. Using a second wrench, break the tension between the GARDsert and the installation sleeve. Last, clear any remaining chips from the GARDsert. GARDsert thread repair. Won't wear out. Won't pull out. 400 series stainless steel and harder than the flange ring bolts. For further information on this kit or any other maintenance products, please contact us.